A gentle breeze whispered through the baobab trees, carrying with it the vibrant sounds of the small village in Africa. The village was alive with activity, the rich tapestry of culture and tradition interwoven with the daily lives of its inhabitants. In the heart of the village stood a modest home, the dwelling of Amina and her mother, Zainab. Their life, though humble, was filled with love and resilience, a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Amina, a bright and curious young woman, was the light of Zainab's life. Growing up with a single mother had its challenges, but it also had its unique joys. Amina often found herself marveling at her mother's strength and determination. Zainab worked tirelessly, weaving baskets and selling them in the market to provide for her daughter. Despite the hardships, she always managed to have a warm smile and a kind word for everyone she met. Amina's childhood was a blend of laughter and learning. She spent her days running through the fields with her friends, their laughter echoing through the village. She helped her mother with the household chores, learning the art of basket weaving and the secrets of traditional cooking. Yet, amidst the happiness, there was a void in her life, the absence of a father figure. The other children often spoke of their fathers, and Amina couldn't help but feel a pang of longing. She knew little about her father, only that his name was Hassan, and that he had left the village before she was born. As Amina grew older, the questions about her father became more frequent, and the answers remained elusive. Zainab would often grow quiet and distant whenever Hassan's name was mentioned. There was a sadness in her eyes, a reflection of a past filled with memories she wasn't ready to share. Amina respected her mother's silence, but the curiosity gnawed at her, shaping her identity in ways she didn't fully understand. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Zainab sat by the window, lost in thought. Amina approached her, sensing that her mother was ready to share a piece of her past. Tell me about him, Mama. Amina gently prodded, her eyes searching Zainab's face. Zainab sighed, her gaze distant. Your father, Hassan, was a good man. We were young and in love, but life has a way of changing things. He left the village under circumstances I never fully understood. He didn't know I was pregnant with you. Amina listened intently, absorbing every word. This was the first time her mother had spoken so openly about her father. The mystery of her son's departure hung in the air, adding to the enigma of Amina's origins. As the years passed, Amina's longing to know her father intensified. Her 18th birthday was approaching, and with it, the traditional coming of age rituals. The village buzzed with excitement, preparing for the celebrations that marked the transition from childhood to adulthood. Amina couldn't help but feel a mix of anticipation and anxiety. She yearned for something more, an understanding of where she came from and who she was. On the day of her 18th birthday, the village gathered to celebrate. The air was filled with music and laughter, the aroma of delicious food wafting through the air. Amina was adorned in a beautiful traditional dress, her face glowing with happiness. Yet, beneath the joy, a deep-seated yearning persisted. As the festivities continued, she found herself gazing into the distance, and the villagers danced under the starlit sky. A man arrived in the village. He was a stranger to most, yet his presence commanded attention. Tall and distinguished, with an air of confidence, he seemed out of place in the simple village. This man was Hassan, now a successful businessman, returning to the place he once called home. Hassan wandered through the village, his heart heavy with memories he had left many years ago, chasing dreams and ambitions, never looking back. The village had changed, yet it still held the essence of his youth. As he walked, he noticed the celebrations and decided to join, curious to see the vibrant culture he had left behind. The night was alive with music and dance when Amina and Hassan's paths crossed. She was captivated by the stranger, feeling an inexplicable connection. Hassan too felt drawn to the young woman, though he couldn't understand why. Their eyes met, and for a moment, the world around them ceased to exist. A series of chance encounters followed, each one deepening the bond between them. They talked for hours, sharing stories and dreams. Amina felt a strange sense of familiarity with her son, as if she had known him all her life. Hassan was equally enchanted by Amina, her spirit and intelligence reminding him of someone he couldn't quite place.